Greg, hit the topic. Lying. Now, when we talk about this subject, you got to stay on topic and have supportive details, like I write in the paper. Have something to back it up. So, without no further ado, I'm gonna since Greg picked the topic, I'm gonna let Greg start. Go ahead, Greg.
Somebody don't lie to Greg.
Look here now, dudes lying. That's a good topic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I done got lied to.
How did that make you feel, Greg?
Shit, like I should have been lying the whole goddamn time.
You said that like your therapist.
Hey, bro. Let me go ahead. Back.
How's that make you feel, Greg?
You know, it don't feel good when you find that you've been getting lied to by nobody.
What was the worst? Okay, so what was like the most stupidest lie? I mean, I don't think lies are justified, right? But what was like the most stupidest lie? Like, why the fuck would you just lie about some stupid shit like that?
You asked anybody that or just?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I was focusing on Greg, but anybody.
Oh, shit, the motherfucker done told me they was divorced when they was really married.
Was she really? I mean, no, maybe. Was she separated?
She was in the process of being divorced.
She's still married, so that's still a lie, though. If she was,
yeah, it's in the process. You know what I'm saying? You ain't.
I mean, divorces, they could take a long time. They could take a couple years, or they could take a couple months.
So she was still married, though. So she lied.
So has she said, you know what? I am still married. However, I am in the process of getting a divorce.
No, that motherfucker called my phone and went to talking shit. And I'm like, well, who the fuck is this? So I got there and put her on three-way. You feel me? And that's when I heard the shit wasn't finalized. So I'm like, you lying, man. You feel me?
So did she omit that information, or you asked her and she denied it? So that would technically be a lie.
She denied it. She said she was divorced. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So the guy called you?
Yeah, she's still paying the phone bill. So he done look on the phone records. See who the fuck she talking to.
Hold on. He was paying the phone bill. He was.
She was, is what she said. That's what I'm saying.
Was she older?
You don't know what the fuck to believe because the first lie, motherfucker, you wasn't divorced. You were still married. But this happened, you know what I'm saying, a while ago.
Was she older?
Nah, like 2 years younger.
Okay, so she was still young.
I know excuse.
You grown as hell. You got kids.
What the kids got to do with anything?
I thought you weren't messing with nobody with kids, Greg.
Look here, it was one.
Is this the one who went to the store and you didn't bring a bag of Coke?
No.
Is it that one? Marcus, you remember that, right? Marcus, don't you remember?
Yeah, I remember that story.
But look though, it just be lies, yo. Or I'm going out with the girls when really you going on a date or some shit. I mean, I'm sure the same story y'all tell about dudes.
Was y'all dating?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the same story. You feel me? Yeah.
Hey, bro, you just been having some tough luck, bro. Like, oh.
Man, now I done did my shit. And I really feel like it's really karma getting the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, back in the days, you know, I wasn't always the best person. But I done grew up, you know? So.
Thank God for growth.
Yeah. Shit, I'm grown now. Yeah. So, Ebony, goddamn Brittany D, what type of line y'all be doing to Marcus?
I don't lie. Like I'm straightforward. I guess that's why I get called mean. I feel like at a certain age you shouldn't have to lie no more. Like,
yeah.
So I don't lie.
I second that, brother.
Okay, I do have a question. Would y'all lie to say the hurt feelings? Like you want to hurt the person, but the truth will hurt. But will y'all lie just to save somebody's feelings?
No, because that means you shouldn't have been doing that shit in the first place. If you gotta lie about it, you shouldn't have been doing it.
I don't think she meant it. I think she meant it like if your girlfriend's like, this make me look fat, like that type of, you know what I'm saying? That's what she means. Like, but no, I'm not sparing your feelings. You just gotta word it the correct way.
Differently. That's what I was thinking too. It's a way to say it.
That's the way to say it. Like, hey, baby, you know, you actually look better in that green dress because you remember that you just gotta word it better.
Yeah. Well, we can go work out if you feel that way about yourself. You feel?
I think the lies that I encounter with my generation is just like they lie about like dumb things like I got my own place. No, you don't. Why you lying? Or I'm in school. No, you're not. Or like just like little things like that. I don't understand. I think social media probably plays a big role into that. Like they feel like they have to tell you that they are at a certain level when they're really not, and you only find it out through like time and just like asking questions and stuff like that. But that's the kind of lies that I go through, is just people lying about having something that they really don't have or in a position that they're really not in. But I think what Tamarcus is saying, like as you get older, they probably, guys in particular, probably don't feel the need to lie anymore. But right now in like our early 20s, that's what I come across.
You're in like a very interesting stage, of course, when it comes to dating, right? Because one, I feel like we've all been there, right? And we've all just kind of had, like, as far as like the lies, like what guys come up with, like, I mean, even women, right? We just come up with little stupid bullshit. Probably our early 20s is kind of based off lies in our relationships. So I don't know, hopefully you come across someone that has the same mature persona that you have and know that, you know, basically you don't have to lie about it. You ain't gotta lie, Craig.
Oh shit, I don't do no lying.
No, like she was referencing You Ain't Gotta Lie, Craig, the movie.
Oh.
That man got defensive as hell.
I said me all the time.
I can't win with Greg.
You know what, Brittany? I'm sorry. You right. I apologize for that.
But I do have a question, Brett. So when you were like in your early, or Keisha or Ebony, when y'all were in y'all early 20s, did y'all ever date anyone like older 20s, like 28, 27, 28, 29? And how did that experience go? Because I was at a point where I was like, maybe I should date someone who push a 30.
All my niggas been older. All of them. I don't date nobody my age. I think that's crazy because some of them can't count to 10 when they the same age as you, you know, and y'all can't speak each other language because they just not getting hip on something that you already been hip to. It's kind of hard to find your equal at your same age. For some odd reason, some men lack in a development area that we do. So I can't do it. I ain't never tried that.
Brittany?
I'm sorry, my thing kind of went out. What was the question?
When you in
I had to
your
log back in.
early 20s, did you ever date older 20s, like people pushing 30? And then how was that experience?
For older. I mean, I really don't feel like nothing's different.
Okay.
Versus, you know, because you would think like talking to somebody older, like they wouldn't necessarily be like more mature or be in a different space, like they have more growth than you do or something. But no, not really.
Dang. Okay.
Men are men. And
just
nothing
the slander in here it's just going crazy.
Nothing changes.
Nothing gets better.
No, you just gotta look up with someone that has some sense. But nothing changes. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Somebody hurt Brittany.
Hold up, Marcus.
Let me get my violin.
Hold up. You ain't no. I'm not saying that something's wrong with you, but I'm saying that I talk to a lot of people that I talk to, like I converse with, like my friends and stuff. I don't really talk to people my age. I talk to older women, like 45 and stuff. Those are like my friends. They're older. And, you know, some of them are not married. They're dating and stuff. And of course, I listen to their story. I'm like, God damn, with him being 50, he's still doing the shit that I'm dealing with at 30 or that I was dealing with at 20, 25. Like, it's quite known that some things just don't change. Some people just don't grow. I'm not saying
I just want to come back that a little bit. Like, so do you think just from your friends being older, you said, so I'm not married, red flag. But anywho,
so Marcus.
No, listen what I'm saying. How do you don't think because I just look at it from this standpoint, because again, I feel like a lot of men period just get a lot of flack. We always get the butt end of the stick about everything. I was just talking to my girl about just Father's Day and Mother's Day and how fathers don't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? And of course, she done went and men don't all this whatever excuse that she done gave me. Terrible. But anyway, do you not just sit on the outside and look in and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Okay, these are my friends and things, but maybe it's just them. Maybe it's them. Maybe that dude who's at 50, he probably like, I'm not dealing with her, or you know what I'm saying, but whatever she got going on, you know what I'm saying, because he probably already dealt with somebody who was just like her. So are you sure it's just him? Are you sure it's just him or not just your friend?
No. It's possible. I mean, it could be either or. The thing is that certain things that I actually do know is like, you still just play games. Like, there are some older men that still just play games. They're not in the space to actually, I guess, be in a relationship.
Now, Brittany, how the hell gonna say that when you got 40 and 50-year-old women running around in lingerie outside talking about
Where is Will? Where is Will? I need him.
you know what I'm
You gonna call Will the man who was just bashing his ex-wife?
saying?
Well, no. Will then probably did some stuff himself.
I mean, everybody have. We
only listen to one side of the story. Now, if
but you only listen to one side of your friend.
No, and yes, sort of. Sort of.
No,
But
my God.
I know what she's capable of too. I know what she's capable of doing as well. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I do feel like in this particular case, it's just a nuisance hearing like older men can still like I honestly, you know how us women, we literally go through a cycle and we, Mother Nature is running its course. No, Mother Nature is running its course on our bodies. And I feel like it's the same thing with men. Like, y'all literally have y'all cycles. Y'all do. Y'all don't have red fluid flowing out of you, but y'all go through y'all cycles.
So you trying to say we got feelings too?
I am saying that your hormones can be, or y'all don't have hormones, right?
They do.
Well, hormones.
We just got testosterone.
Cut that part out. Edit that out. Y'all hormones be on some other BS too. Just like, when we're about to start our monthly or whatever, you might notice we get a little cranky or whatever the case might be. Men are the same exact way. So like I'll call it, I'll be like, oh girl, he must be going through his cycle. Like literally just like act like they dropped off the face of the earth. And it's like, hold up, I'm calling you, what's going on? Like, are you okay? And then I'll pop back up like it's nothing. Like, oh honey, I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry. Like, the fuck? You act like you couldn't talk to me for 2 weeks. Now you pop back up as if like I just spoke to you 10 minutes ago. Men, there are some cases where men are not stable. They're not stable. And when I say stable, like consistent, they're just not. And that can be a nuisance, I would think. Don't you think? Oh, y'all quiet now?
I mean, we didn't know who you was asking. Like, you was asking the class?
Fuck off. I'm saying that there are certain, I feel like that's like a kitty move. Like for you to just drop off the face of the earth for however long, 2 weeks, and then pick back up like it's nothing. I think that's a kid-ass move.
Y'all be stressful.
But why don't you just communicate that instead of?
You cannot say that to no woman.
You can't say what?
It's the way you say it.
Even if he say, hey, you act you act this way, blah blah blah. It's gonna be still taken as a,
No matter how he said it. The thing is, y'all don't want to hear nothing wrong about yourself.
That right there is.
Wait,
there is
hold
true.
On. Whoa,
that right there is true.
Thank you, Ebony. Come on, Ebony.
That right there is true.
Whoa. Now I heard enough. Yes, we can. If a woman can push out a baby, goddamn, take care of the household, deal with y'all asses, don't say shit when y'all ask us for something, you know what I'm saying? Then we can take a little, babe, look, I don't like your hair today. Y'all can get real with us. Y'all just scared of what we gonna
That ain't what we saying though. That's not what we saying.
So what are you saying?
He's saying women do not want to hear when something is wrong with them. Like, hey, you're tripping today, or hey,
why you can't say it?
Listen. listen. He's
That's based off
basically
his
saying like y'all have an issue with a man holding you accountable on certain things. Hey, you're not consistent in this area. Hey, you're not consistent in this area. It's a problem. Women do not like that. But let that be a dude.
the woman he's encountered.
I don't have that
Here
problem.
we
I'm
go.
sorry.
See,
Problem
and,
with
that's,
that.
this is another thing why men get mad. We get mad because when we say stuff like that, that's gonna be our same remark. Women he encountered. That's women you dealing with. Oh no, I can take it. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can just go ahead and men ain't shit either, right?
We ain't. But guess what? Men can say that. We can say that and be okay with it. We can say that. We not. I know I'm not. But at the end of the day, if you can accept my flaw, then I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna give you everything. That's part of my flaw. I ain't shit. I know I ain't. At times.
Oh,
30.
Kevin,
It's 30 days out the month. I'm probably 10 of those days. The other 20 you gotta give me.
Okay, so wait a minute, press pause. I think this is what Brittany is referring to as men having testosterone moments. You know, I think this is what she referred to. Y'all have y'all moment. Y'all just can't convert that. Y'all can't say that. Just say that. Like, when we have our days, I'm talking about, and we be struggling through our days. We say that, hey, look, I ain't feeling right. We say that. Y'all don't hear that though. But you know, sometimes, you know, you just really speaking on both parties, I think we both have to sit and reflect on what we are giving to the other party and how we can, like, that's what I'm working on in the place of my life, working on how I can effectively communicate those things. Because I think it can happen. I just think it take a matter of sitting down, reflecting on yourself, and like really seeing like how you can, you know, dig up a better way to solve the problem. But at the same time, like, some men can just really just open up and say some stuff. And y'all be having moments, but just say that, you know? I think it make it better for both sides if you just say what you gonna say, so we could just nip shit in the bud and keep it moving if that's what you want to do. But sometimes it'd be like men just don't want to articulate that. Now we got a world full of chaos because can't nobody just say that.
You tell a woman, goddamn, hey, you done fucked up, and I'm finna go out and clear my head. You know, I'm finna go have a drink with the fellas. You tell her you doing any of that, and you getting a divorce, shot, and stabbed before you get out.
I think telling her that is better than just disappearing.
Females, huh? Dang. They killing you because you're going to the store with the boys by yourself. That's a little crazy, but hey, that's who you choose to deal with.
Tamarcus, you ever experienced that before?
okay, this is too much stuff right
Or heard that?
I ain't never experienced none of that. The only thing I experienced is just women not being okay with being held accountable until like later down the line. They be like, oh, remember when you said such and such? Yeah, and I understand. Yeah, after you understand it now, like 2 years later. But they're not trying to hear that at the moment because don't nobody want to hear about nothing. Don't nobody want to hear a flaw about them. Nobody. Regardless of how right it is, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to hear, nobody want to hear that. So, but yeah, that's just me personally. What I understand and what I learned is that's just women. That's why there's no point in arguing. Because at the end of the day, she gonna always want to be right. I always want to be right. Whatever I say is wrong. However I word it, it's gonna be you took it the wrong way. I didn't say it right enough for you. So that's why I don't say nothing. But then when I'm quiet, I'm still getting in trouble.
That's what me.
He said, I didn't say it right enough for you. That was funny.
So
that part right.
You just gotta learn how to pick your battles, brother. I pick my battles. You gotta be strategic.
How strategic?
You said what?
Complex individuals.
You said what?
How complex you need to be? I mean, how strategic you need to be when not complex individuals.
Shit. Where you want to go eat at, Rick?
Well, right now I'm settling for for Asian food. But
Chinese food, you done got you some Chinese food from up the street.
But ideally, I would prefer seafood.
Yeah.
So I'm not no. So when it comes to what you want to eat, I know what I want. Next question, Greg.
What you sell ain't always what you want.
I'm okay with it. I mean, it was just like it's cool. But you know, my kids pretty much determined this meal tonight. Because this is what we're gonna eat. So I was okay with it. I was very flexible. Look at my flexibility.
Okay.
What's the next one? Because we're such complex. I tell you. Huh?
Yep.
I was asking, are we getting somewhere? Are we understanding both parties? Like what we not missing, what we're not understanding? Like, are you guys understanding that y'all can talk to us, or y'all not understanding that?
We understand and y'all say that, but when we tried, it's no perfect way to do it. So we settle and pick our battles, or either complain about every damn thing, and that don't work out neither. We just be fucked up. So it's easier to just don't say shit.
I think you should still communicate. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Y'all break up. That's the worst. Just move on.
Shit, then you'll be in a position like me, just goddamn, just add and add and add and add. Them red
I have a
flags.
question.
Problem.
Hey, I got a question. So, I'm trying to word it correctly. So, if you guys doing this, like trying to figure out how to, figure out or not figure out how to communicate with your significant other in the dating level, what you got to do? What y'all gonna do when y'all get married? Because you can't just shut down, because there's only so many times you can shut down if she's not hearing what you're saying. So, what will be the answer to that, or will you settle for the methods you are doing now? Well, they ain't gonna listen anyway, so I'm just gonna be quiet. So but as long as you being quiet, the more times you ain't gonna be happy, and your relationship will not last long, because you ain't saying nothing. It will eventually get to a point where you just altogether stop talking, and somebody else gonna peep your interest because they want to listen. Something you are not getting from your significant other, and that's how cheating starts and lying starts. So
that's how cheating starts. That just gonna make that. Hey, it just gonna show you. Hey, maybe you need to do better to keep your mate happy.
This
That's all I'm saying.
Happy life shit is killing a lot of marriages. When she learned goddamn happy spouse, happy house, then we'll start back having great marriages. You know what I'm saying?
My method is, I believe in the happy wife, happy lifestyle, but happy husband, happy loving. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think that should be checked before marriage. If you already see you can't communicate before marriage, ain't no marriage. We ain't getting married. We need to be checked. Exactly. We need to check this before marriage.
Exactly.
I don't want to marry someone who can't communicate. That's just gross.
Exactly.
A waste of damn time.
A waste of time.
You leave there. Right there where they at.
Okay, but Greg, this goes out to you. So if you know that you are running into an issue where you feel this way about a woman, about constructive criticism, even to Marcus, if y'all feel this way about it, so when will be a right person or a right situation where you be comfortable enough to say, what you actually feel. No, however means you want to say it. I mean, because there are some women out there who can take a blunt comment or constructive criticism. There's
Not
all
at
women
that
out there
moment.
who can't.
Very.
Not at that moment. I always go ahead, my bad.
Go ahead, bro. I've been talking.
I've learned to, and I'm gonna just be honest with you, like I'm bad at communicating. Like especially like when it's at the heat of the moment, because I know me, I know my mouth, I know I don't want it to reach where it don't need to reach. So that's why I don't say nothing, because I know that you say something crazy to me, I'm gonna say something really smart. And then I'm super petty, so I'm gonna be extra like so to nip all that in the bud. I don't say anything. I'll let you talk and do all that you need to do. Then maybe a couple of days we can revisit this to where both of us had a level head, or you know what I'm saying, a cool, calm, collected spirit, so we can talk like adults. So, you know, one party won't be just talking, you know what I'm saying, normal, and then the other party is raising their voice and stuff like that. So that's what I mean by me as saying, like, you have to pick and choose your battle. All right, you hot right now. You mad? Okay, cool. I'm gonna let you get off. Go ahead, you know, do what you need to do. Hey, yeah, I ain't shit. Yeah, I know. But you just love me yesterday. I don't got your flowers and all that. You just lovey-dovey yesterday, but now I ain't shit. Okay, cool. But, you know, we'll talk about this 2 days later. You know what I'm saying? Why I felt, or why this situation happened, because maybe you misinterpret what I said, or maybe I misinterpret what you said. This, you know what I'm saying? So when you both have a level head and it's, you know what I'm saying, completely, you know what I'm saying, a couple of days later or even 24 hours later, you know what I'm saying, when y'all both are, you know, not hot-headed, then y'all can, you know what I'm saying, have these communications, or, you know what I'm saying, or talks where y'all not at each other's throat. That's what I learned from myself. I'm not saying that it works with everybody. I'm just saying for myself that it works.
Greg, you want to follow up with that?
I don't disagree, but I don't have a problem communicating. If I don't like some shit, I'm gonna tell you. I ain't finna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna wait. I ain't gonna hide. We'll just let you know. My point is, I'm just too rough around the edges, I'm told. But shit, do some crazy stuff. I'm gonna tell you this crazy stuff. And you too damn old and you know better.
Means that edges like you one or wow.
You too damn old. He said you too damn old.
Yeah. You too
Okay,
old.
ladies.
Well.
So now sit with this. Well, I'm about to ask you to sit with it. Like, and think about all the encounters you have had in the past. Are you really, truly able to take constructive criticism without snapping? Like, without getting your feelings? Like, he legit being honest. Are you able to, like, take it in and let that marinate in your spirit? Like, okay, like yesterday, you know, your attitude was a little bit funky, so I don't know what's going on with you, but I'm just letting you know it didn't sit well with me. Like, and you're like, my attitude ain't funky. Like, are you able to not do that? And then it's like, dang, like sit down, like, well, I was in my feelings yesterday, and actually admit to it, because I know I personally struggle with that. With my, you know, check me of my wrongdoing, but at the same time learning not to snap and just digest it, hear them out. And if need be, I can add some clarity to why I was acting a certain way without having to go off. But are you able to do that?
I'm finna hear about a whole, all four of them say yes. I'm about to go ahead.
You know,
Yes, I can do it.
Yes, I can. And I think like sometimes like, I mean, it have to be what's funny. It would have to be something so dramatic or something like talking about like, oh, your attitude was funky or whatever. Okay, it probably was. It's a new day. I would probably agree. But I feel like I'm a very sarcastic person. So if you come at me with some stuff, just be prepared for my response. And I might be in agreement, but it's probably not going to be in the type of agreement that you like. But I'm more than likely in agreement.
You see it, it's that shit right there.
Okay,
Probably
Greg.
the response. We got a goddamn plan and decide and strategize how to say the shit y'all did nicely. And after we tell y'all that, y'all response is what y'all tell us not to do with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
And
Boy,
then
come here, man. Hey, man. Hold on, man. Give me something, man. Hey, man. Right here. There we go.
you feel me? So it's like,
whatever. Anywho, what I was about to say
look, you
was
see what I'm saying?
what I was about to say is I know the type of woman I am. I know my mouth is pretty fly. So I'm well aware that like I would want somebody to
You need a submissive dude.
no.
Yeah. Cause you say your mouth is pretty fly. You know that, and you ain't changing that.
I don't need a submissive dude. I don't like running over you.
I cannot
Yeah,
see
she gonna run
Brittany
over
with a
that.
submissive
Yeah,
dude
Brittany
at
will run
all.
all over that nigga.
I person just a submissive dude at all. Not even a little bit. I am saying that I would have to find somebody that can match like how I kind of talk. Like
That
But
shit get
here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying though, right? That Brittany. You get a dude that match that. It's all good when y'all first dating stage, you know, that honeymoon stage. You're like, oh, he checked my attitude. But when 3 years go by, you hot, and he's still doing the same thing. Now it's gonna be stop talking to me like that. That ain't funny. Like I don't like how you know what I'm saying? Like it was fine, you know what I'm saying, 3 years prior, and I can go at you like that. But now 3 years later, now I got a smart ass now. Like what? You liked that before. You like, you know what I'm saying? You like because I can match your energy. But now you don't like that because I'm matching your energy. You know what I'm saying?
that's on the flip side. And
that with Marcus.
no, I am saying I agree to that because I actually deal with that now to this day. There's somebody that's always been in my life, and apparently I was, like a bitch or something, and he liked it. Now all of a sudden I'm bitch. Like, oh, you're always so bitchy. You always got some fly to say. You always got a smart ass mouth, and it's like there's nothing that's changed on my end. So what's the problem now? I think men have a hard time with that.
Some men do. I would say that some men do. Me personally, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? You know, how Wale say, always remain the same. You ain't gotta worry about a different me. So if you been like that for a minute, I can't get mad. I can't get mad at you. Like you been like that. But you know what I'm saying? Certain women like that in the beginning, and then they start, you know what I'm saying? Then they start being like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how you talk to me like but you like this when we first started talking though. Why is it a problem now? So
Well, let me interject. Let me interject because I've heard so many men say, "Oh, she crazy. Oh, I love that she crazy." But when she get crazy on you,
the guys my age, they want them a crazy girl.
Now when she get crazy on you, now you wild. Oh, she all types of B's and H's and thoughts and whatnot. But remember, you liked that at the beginning because she was so crazy, she was so feisty. But now when every time when that 360 came around, man, oh my gosh, I don't know what's wrong with her. And she get called everything but a child of God. I mean, like, now men do the exact same thing.
I didn't say we didn't. I didn't say we didn't now. See? I didn't say we didn't. Look at y'all. See? Y'all so quick to defend. I didn't say that we didn't do that. I just said just the consistency part of when certain things, when a man is giving you the same energy back as far as what attitude wise. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say men did not do that. Like, that was a great example, being crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that part just to answer, Brittany's part. Look at y'all, boys. We're gonna stick together, boy. We're gonna stick together.
But it seems like you and Greg are tied at the hip. tonight.
Because
Buddy, buddy tonight.
because we the only two here. We the only two men here. No,
Oh, well, we're the only 4 women.
4 women. Say it again. How many?
The 4
Okay.
women.
Okay. It'd be different if like one of y'all was being neutral. Y'all all in agreement. Y'all all
What
in
do you
agreement.
mean? This is how this we're only 4 women out of billions of women. So you know it's not
all of them because y'all the same goddamn way. D the only one that probably D quiet over there. She neutral, she's taking it in and listening. I believe D will be the one that started off so nice from the beginning. Man, it just the energy. I just want to chill, be cool. You know what I'm saying? D real cool and smooth. You feel me? You and Ebony, y'all motherfuckers.
Everybody else icy.
Yeah. Especially you.
So what are you, Greg?
Already admitted she was a thug and she a ass. You know what I'm saying? She just started at COVID. but we just gonna, you know what I'm saying? We
what?
See all that.
You cut out. Honestly, you cut out, Greg. I didn't hear.
I ain't say nothing. I stopped talking.
Oh.
You see all that extra?
Who is he talking to?
You. He talking about you, girl.
About you.
What
What
about?
Talking about?
Because I speak
up.
I speak up. You got something to say? I got something to say too.
Why? Well, but why though?
That's a part of conversation.
That's not the purpose of a conversation.
It is. So I'm supposed to sit up there like a dog with my tail in between my legs and just listen to you rah at me, and I just be like, okay.
If it's the truth,
if it's true, yeah.
Even if it is the truth, and I
you wrong,
yeah, you know what? You're right.
And shut the fuck up.
I'm going to say something, and my response will probably be, I'm agreeing with you, or I might counter, but for the most part, it's right. I'm not saying that every time I agree, but if you're right and I agree, then I agree. I have no problem saying, you know what, you're right. I did have a funky ass attitude, and I shouldn't have went off on you like that. I do apologize.
And not.
What?
We telling you got 1-9.
No, we ain't. Ain't no we. I didn't say that. You said that. You said that.
Yeah.
I didn't say she had a funky attitude. You said that.
Oh my God. Greg, you trying to say I got one down? No, I don't.
Talking shit, really. Yeah, please. Don't jump.
You know, but I do think that kind of opens it up to like just having that open communication. Like
y'all with y'all friends. If a female has a male friend that she's not in a relationship with, whether she fucking him on the side or not, she can talk freely with him. But if that's her main dude, and she got all feelings invested, he ain't about to say nothing of it. He can't talk to her, but she can run and go talk to another man and listen to another man say this, that, and the third. Baby, he ain't got to deal with it. The side man gonna tell you whatever you want to hear to keep receiving whatever you get. The main one got to deal with that shit all day, every day.
But then just be the side guy. You don't have to deal with it no more.
I be trying to be that, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I really feel like I am destined to be a side nigga. I don't like dealing with problems, man. I don't like dealing with problems. I don't like why are we
in y'all eyes, there are
Didn't you just say your girlfriend? Didn't you just say your girl?
Like, I mean, yeah, but still.
Is you your girl or you the side dude? Which one?
Nah, you know, see, nobody play me like that. Nah, I'm the nigga that. Nah, no.
Just go ahead and say
You
get
the nigga
played.
that what? What you
Who?
No.
You said what?
Get played like that.
Who get played like that? Greg?
The market making seem, you know what?
He
The
better
market must
incriminate.
got the whole dating book.
Y'all breaking up. Y'all
To
need
Marcus.
y'all Wi-Fi need is messing up.
That's great.
You said what now, Brittany?
I'm sorry, I was not on Wi-Fi. Let me get on it.
Oh.
Okay, is that a little better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go back across the street. Go ahead.
Okay,
But what you say, Brittany?
I'm saying you must have the dating handbook on deck.
I mean, you know, I don't like to toot my horn. Beep beep.
But
But I just know
relationship.
what?
I mean, seriously. Can y'all learn?
Fix your Wi-Fi.
My Wi-Fi is fine.
Damn. You breaking up.
Okay, I have a question for Tamarcus. Why do you aspire to be the side guy?
It's easier.
One, because of, you know, just this generation is just, it's flawed. Two, people do not like to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like we just spoke about. Mainly, of course, we talk about the opposite sex. So yes, women do not like to be held accountable. Let me use y'all phrase. The women I'm dealing with do not like to be held accountable. Okay. So
There
Nice.
you go.
okay.
Thank you.
Then, even though y'all don't like to be held. Anyway, but and then thirdly, it's just again, like it's just like I don't know. Like I feel like we in this new generation state. Like I want to go back to I got an old soul. I want to go back to like granddad and grandma days and stuff like that, where, you know, they be married for like 60, 70 years and stuff like that. And then granddaddy probably or grandmama probably done had a side family. They still together though. You know what I'm saying? But here, I'm not saying that's the right. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. I'm just saying that's I just inspired for the longevity part of it. See, look, don't get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked by that. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm just saying the longevity part of it. I'm talking about the longevity part, not the side family and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is,
Okay.
even despite the side family and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, grandma and granddaddy stayed together. You know, it was a home. Nobody knew their business, you know what I'm saying, until years later. But now everything is reported. People fighting on the internet, baby mama, baby. You know, I ain't got time for that. So I'd rather just be a side nigga, be in the cut. I ain't gotta deal with that. No emotion is attached because she dealing with her nigga over there. So that's what I mean.
He getting all the headaches. I'm getting all the benefits.
There you go. And then I don't mind listening to your stories every now and then. Hey, he did what? Come here, cry on my shoulder. You know what? You are a great woman. You are a great woman. I am proud of you. I can say those type of things. You know what I'm saying? So,
go ahead and bend over. That's exactly how that go.
that's why I aspire to be like a side, because again, like
exactly
you gotta deal with all that.
Go.
You gotta deal with all that.
Okay, I got another question. For both parties, well, no, man and the women. So in the midst of all of this, accountability, do you guys ever just look at whomever y'all dealing with? Say like, give them the benefit of the doubts. Like, okay, you did tell me your last relationship was a little bit jacked up. You did tell me how hurt you was, and there's some residue still left over, whatever.
And don't
But
date.
some wait, ain't done. But it's not like it's a big hindrance. Everybody gotta have that we call that trigger. Like everybody, even to this day, have a trigger. So it's that's what I mean by residue. That trigger, like you say something off the walls or do something, you kind of have those mental flashbacks. You don't mean it, but it is something embedded in your psyche, I guess. So do you ever get in the benefit that like there's some things that you still working through, but you able to function in a relationship, but there's some things that okay, I see. Because unfortunately with some people they can't get rid of everything before they start dating. They still have some type of residue. So would you ever give them the benefit of doubt? Like, okay, I see what has happened, but it's like because all this back and forth between what women do and don't do, what men do and what they don't do, it's like okay, there is a reason why that this person, particularly the ones you are dealing with, acting the way they act. So do you ever consider that before you say, oh, he ain't nothing. No, she crazy. I can't hold accountable for nothing. Do you actually put those things into consideration?
Answer that for yourself, please, Miss Host of the show. If a man comes at the start with you and it's just, well, he ain't let go of all his females yet. He's still dipping and dabbing. You know what I'm saying? He don't know you from the start, so he don't know if he can trust you. So he just filling you out while he laying in what's comfortable to him, or he communicating with what's comfortable to him. Or, he might have a little anger issues where he might slap you every now and then.
Can you move this stuff to the living room?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? He might like to drink or smoke and curse your ass out sometimes,
Oh, that's
Are
my
you
favorite.
accepting all his shit? Miss Host? Keisha?
No, I ain't meant it in that way where he's currently dealing with something. I'm saying residual triggers. I'm not saying something consistent that he's like, something consistent that he haven't got over. I'm just saying residue like triggers. Like if you say something wrong or you said something that reminds me of a certain thing, but you still functional, not being rude or disrespectful, but it just everybody have a certain trigger. Like why you like you probably said something like why you say it like that, and he like what's wrong? Well, how did I say it? No, because you said like you had an attitude, and basically she didn't mean to snap at you, but it's a certain trigger of how you said it and how you move at that point in time that it kind of gave her like a quick flashback. Do you take that into consideration? I'm not talking about harboring over hurt feelings. I'm not talking about that.
That's the only time you gonna act a certain way if it was a hurtful feeling. Because if I trigger you with something good, then I'm expecting some loving out of that. If any negative trigger come, that's gonna give a negative reaction. So what about that was so negative that you had to react like that?
I've actually was in something like that last year where I was talking to this guy who had triggers, like Keisha said, from his past relationship, where he always felt the need to like question where I stood or how I felt about him, because I guess he had insecurities that developed in his past relationship. And I think that experience kind of let me know that I can't go forward in a relationship with somebody when I'm starting to realize that that things from their past are like, I don't know how to word it, but like you pick up on it as you like get to know somebody, right? Like you pick up on things.
It's like things in their past are still prominent in their everyday life now.
Yeah, like just like
like reassurance.
Yeah, like reassurance, always asking like, well, you haven't talked to me and whatever, are we good? Or like, just like, I don't even know, it was a year ago, but like, it always made me feel like I had to constantly, like you say, reassure him that everything was fine. And I think
you would like drop off the earth.
I wouldn't drop off the earth, but I'm not the type of person to text you all day. Like I'm busy. Like, so I don't want you to feel like, oh, I haven't heard,
Busy.
I haven't heard from you
Keep
in this amount
listening
of
to
time.
Marcus. Don't say
Okay.
nothing. She
What?
digging the
What?
hole for all their
I
ass.
said busy.
Talking,
Okay.
Keep
You don't
talking.
think he
D.
busy?
What you don't like, D?
You don't think he busy?
What you don't like, D?
He don't took time out to text you and try to see how you. Hey, did you sleep well?
Don't
Did
say
you eat?
nothing to Marcus.
How
Don't
was
say nothing.
class? But you busy. Wow.
Don't say nothing to Marcus. Keep going, D. What you don't like?
But go ahead.
So,
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Y'all would communicate every day.
We would communicate every
But
day.
so he was a very social guy. He liked talking to you throughout the day.
Right. Throughout the day. But like I was working, I was in school. Like, did he have a job? He did have a job.
Oh, okay. That's even wow. Come on, D.
But I had a job. I mean, we both had a job. We was both in school.
And he was making time for you.
What the hell?
Short end of the stick. Man, get the short end of the stick. Now,
y'all missing the point.
Don't say nothing.
The shoes on the other foot.
Talk else. So Marcus about to turn into something else.
No, because I see where he going, but D saying it.
Wait a minute now.
Let her finish.
I'm listening.
I'm just saying, yes, we were both working. We were both in school. And we talked every day. We even we didn't see each other every day, but we saw each other a good amount of time throughout the week, right? But like, just sometimes he would just like text me or call me because he hadn't heard from me in like, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours or something, or whatever. And he was just always asking me like, are we good? Where do we stand? Like, is this what you want? And like, this was a constant like questioning me. Like, and I just like, why do you feel the need to always have to ask me these type of questions? Like, if I haven't communicated to you that we're not gonna continue this, then there's nothing you should. I haven't given you a reason, to me personally, for you to worry and ask these types of questions. So to me, that was like a red flag. Like,
his last chick probably, you know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't hearing from her, she was out there doing, So that's why he was probably like that with you. You know what I'm saying? So,
but that's why we dependent upon other people for validity of anything, though.
It ain't dependent on it. He just trying to make sure. Like you got to think again. She just spoke about triggers. She just spoke about triggers. So his trigger probably been like, hey, we just been talking for about a couple of hours. Now she just stopped talking. I ain't spoke to her in a couple of hours. Strange. My last girl did me like that. You know what I'm saying? That probably went through his head. You got to think that's a trigger of his. So that's probably why he was.
So you not even paying attention to this girl's schedule or the importance and the things and matters of her life as to why she might be busy. Like, not even consider none of that. Cause like I was better off. This nigga was better off being my side nigga than being my man. We tried it for one day. He got mad because I wouldn't talk to him, but I was giving out the same energy. I'm still working. Not doing nothing less and nothing more than what we was doing when I said I agree. And then now it's something different because I don't have time. What's the problem?
Everybody different. So I mean, me personally, I just feel like this. At the point, if I gotta reassure you, I don't want to be with you. Like,
yeah, that is a little wear and tear now.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Too much reassurance.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Like, better go seek God. I ain't doing that.
He needed to check that before he approached me.
Yeah. In my experience, that's what all females wanted. You had to reassure them every damn day. Tell them that.
With them type of women, though.
Yeah, those are those type of women.
Yeah, you gotta say that. You gotta say that, Greg. Those type of women. Gotta say that. Remember.
Those type of women.
Yeah, those.
That's what I said in my
women you're dealing with, Greg.
That's what I said.
Those are your women.
Yeah, your choices. I don't know what granddaddy you got in you that make you attract them type of women.
but them is women that you attract.
Yeah, yo folks.
It's just funny. It's just funny that earlier, you know, Brittany said all men are the same, but now all of these women are not the same. It's just them women that we attract. That is the funniest. Lord have mercy. Whew.
That's why I say don't say
And
nothing.
this
Jamal.
ain't the pot calling the kettle black with the purple string on the with the
It's
black
okay
thing.
for them to do it. It ain't okay for us to do
I
it.
sit up for this one.
That was that is
Hello.
crazy.
It's
We can
not.
hear you.
I did not say no. I did not say
You did
that.
say that.
I said I could use that, but I know that all men are not the same.
You ain't never said that.
You did
Did I
not say that.
Hell,
You
See?
said it, Britt. You said it. I heard it.
hell
Did you
no.
just laugh? You just see with the lying. See,
Keisha,
see,
Lying.
accountability.
Keisha,
Accountability.
if I said
Accountability.
that, I said
No,
that.
you did not. No, you did
No,
not.
you-
If you said that, we would not
Y'all
be
knew
having.
what she meant. Y'all knew what she
No.
meant.
See,
I said,
see,
oh,
women
I
do that too.
Man,
Y'all
You
knew
knew what I
she
meant. No,
meant.
I
They
did
know
not.
what you meant, Britt. Don't even worry
No,
about
no,
it.
we did not. If we knew what you meant, we would not be having this conversation. We don't read minds.
Tamarcus, we all know
What?
that all men are not the same and all women are not the same. That's very well written down.
We can agree to disagree.
that earlier.
Okay.
You quite frankly said the opposite from that.
No, I told Tamarcus, well, I guess I could just say that all men are full of shit because he was saying that he was like trying to put all women together, and we were like, no.
That's
I said,
not what. Remember, you. Okay, let me rephrase. Let me re. You know what I'm saying? Remind you of what you had. What the point of you saying that it was the time. It was during the time when you said, "Yeah, my friends, the ones who ain't married, the ones who are like 40 something, 30 something who ain't married, red flag." But you was like, "Yeah, they was dealing with certain men, and again, things never change because men are the same." You know what I'm saying? That's you remember saying that? Okay. Ooh, it's quiet in the church tonight, baby. Quiet in the church tonight. So let me pull this Bible out for y'all. Okay. We
Go
gonna
ahead,
turn
Tomas.
to
Come on with it. Come on with the word. I'm with it.
we're gonna go to
First Thessalonians.
Come on with the word.
we're gonna go to
Tamarcus.
First Kings. We're gonna go to First
Okay.
Kings.
What it say?
31. If any man trespass against his neighbor and an oath be laid unto, I don't even know what we talk about right here, but
What?
I thought you had the whole word. You got half of it?
So,
What's
no.
going
Yeah,
on?
you
got
it-
half
it's
of the
buffering.
word. You ain't got the whole word.
It's buffering right now.
But
Okay.
then I said,
Please,
well,
folks.
all men are not the same,
You ain't
but
never,
Wait,
you ain't
Yes,
you
never
did not say that.
but
You did
I
not say
said
that.
that
you ain't never
they
said
act like no, I said that they
that's lying. We telling you where you starting to lie from. You ain't never say that. So everything that's about to follow is gonna be a lie too.
no, I am saying I did say that, but I recall me
I
saying
recall too.
I bet you do.
That's a lie. you
So matter of
just
fact, we ain't even finna ask you. We ain't even ask you. Keisha, what did she say?
this is ridiculous. I feel so gay.
No, it's not. How is that ridiculous?
It's okay,
We
It's
Brittany.
okay,
Let
Britt.
them
just
They
ask
can
you.
rewind the video.
Let them get it out.
We just asked you.
What
You
did I
right.
say?
What she say, Keisha?
Because I
We-
want to understand.
Okay, all right. So initially, what was the initial question is about you talk about how men. Well, D asked a question about dating older men. Yeah. So she asked. The question was, does anything change from dating an older man versus somebody her own age? Brittany said no because they act the same because they're talking to her older friends and they in their 50s and still doing the same things a 30-year-old would do.
So they
So-
act the same. What is that saying?
At the same. So she
What
basically
is that saying?
there's no
I
difference.
say-
We gonna try to find any loophole to try to. Okay, whatever. All right, whatever. All right, whatever. Whatever.
This one of them
Whatever.
situations where you can't communicate. You just gotta
Ooh,
be
boy,
quiet.
that is so crazy to me, boy.
I want to hear this.
We all heard the same damn thing.
We heard the same thing, but
I
she
don't
trying
think
to.
we
They
did.
really trying to act like you. What? Come on, man. Come on, man.
The conversation spun off of everybody fucking this and doing that because Brittany said what she said.
Exactly.
They all the
We
goddamn same.
literally just had a rant about.
The
We
50-year-olds
literally just-
still act the same like the 30-year-olds and the 20-year-olds. There
So
are
that means
that's like
so that
that.
means all men the same. And you said
No.
all men. Basically, you said
There are some men that's like that.
You
Not
ain't
all. No, I did say it's not all, but there are some men that's like that. And there's some men that just does not mature and they might not be ever want to be in a relationship.
so what you
I never said that.
explain
Did I
now.
not say that?
So what you trying to explain now is
I mean,
what you
what
told
I'm saying,
the
I'm reiterating.
ones
what I-
you fuck with.
I'm reiterating at this point it's becoming redundant. So
Well,
Maybe it's the ones you fuck with, like you
I was
told.
about to say.
but I was talking about a friend. I wasn't talking about me.
Yes, you are. You just said you.
she was talking about the friend. She was talking about the friend the whole time.
But she say she got to deal with them the same way. That's why she ain't fucking with them.
No.
She dealing with the ones her age and her older friends dealing with the same shit she going through. It ain't no point in talking to no older one if I got to go through with them what I'm going through with these motherfuckers.
Greg, no, you're not listening. You're not paying attention. That's because you was walking across the street
That it? That ain't what you said?
and your dogs was barking.
Look here. Don't use my dogs or what I'm doing.
That's
over
how
here.
I use my damn kids.
I did.
But my kids are actually human beings.
Okay, and my dogs can take care of themselves.
My kids can too.
So what the hell we having this point about? Where this come from?
And then you told me, don't bring up your dog because you feel like I was attacking your dog, right? When I said that your dog kept howling in the goddamn background, and that's probably why you missed what I was saying.
No, Lord.
Oh shit. Now we throwing shots because you say I ain't paid attention, but I
You
heard
did
the same shit the market heard. The same
Listen.
shit everybody saying with you right now.
Listening is essential.
You right. You right. In your own personal way.
Thank you, Greg.
That's-
Greg. Miss you, Greg.
Mhm. Now bend over.
Yes.
Just playing my fault, Brittany. I'm just talking shit to you.
Oh my God, it's always something. You can't never keep it kosher with Greg.
You be feisty.
I'm not feisty. I just feel like I'm not a pushover. I'm not a pushover. That's it. There's nothing wrong with it.
You
Brittany, you're a little rough around the edges a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little.
Rough.
Just a little rough. Just a little rough, you know.
That's a better way of putting what, Ebony?
What? I'm just saying, you know, there's always in an attacked field, but I get it. I get it. It is. Huh?
You feel like I'm defensive?
Yeah.
Oh, because I hold my ground.
Huh? No. Not because you hold your ground, but because you may have been through something that reminds you of anything. So there's always you know.
Keisha, why you still on mute? Cause somebody save me, D. I'm your cousin. What are you doing?
It's not a bad thing.
Is this?
No, I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Are y'all okay? So D and Keisha, let's think of T-Nail. Is it equivalent to that?
Who is it? Well, I don't know who that is. So.
Wait, say that again?
She said, is she equivalent to Auntie Nell?
Ooh, she is spicy though.
Now,
Yeah.
see, I think of feisty. I
She
think of,
spicy. Yeah, she feisty.
I think y'all both are, but just on different. Y'all are on different continuums, if that makes sense. Like her level of feisty is not your level of feisty, and vice versa.
I'm not feisty.
It's okay to be feisty though, Brittany.
It's okay to be
definitely
feisty.
okay. But we don't even like to hear that part, that we are a little feisty. Like I understand I could be a bitch, but I can also tell people that, you know. So it's okay.
There's a little bit of feistiness in everybody.
It really is. But we
It just
don't
takes
just
the
like
right
kind of
person
like
to
with
bring
what
it
they
out.
were saying, they really don't sometimes feel like they can say that because we always have something to say. We don't want to hear that part. Even from our own selves. We don't want to talk about the shit that pains us and all that shit, like, you know, take a step back and think about something. But it's okay. I ain't true.
Who is that?
It's me. You guys, it was good talking to y'all, but I do
Hey, Brittany.
I do. And I will talk to y'all soon. Good night, D.
Good night.
Ebony, to Marcus. Y'all have a
Good
good
night.
all right,
Good
bye.
night.
What's
Fuck you.
funny?
Y'all ain't gonna tell me I'm this shit. I'm gone.
What? What? Oh my God.
Hey, that's exactly what went through her head. All y'all ain't gonna say this shit. I don't believe none of y'all. I'm gone. Anyone else? Well, I got quiet.
Well, on that note, if nobody had no interjections, we in the call right here.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now next week, somebody got to come with another topic. Since Greg came up with this one, so have something in mind this week.